Are you a Bitcoin investor or a trader? Are you interested in becoming one? Are you interested in a Bitcoin's long-term predictions and the future of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies? If your answer to these questions is yes, then today's video will be a bullseye for you, especially if you're a newbie, if you're a beginner in the crypto space. Because today I will present you with a Bitcoin chart in its most simplistic form. In just a few steps, you will know when to buy and when to sell. Of course, we are talking in terms of months and years. We're talking in terms of long-term hodling of the king of cryptos, Bitcoin. The one is hovering around $11,725. Its dominance versus altcoins shrinked to less than 58%. And although the majority of the market is still Bitcoin, its trajectory is surely but slowly falling down. But let's not digress from the topic. If you want to make money with crypto, if you want to make money in Bitcoin, stick around. Ladies and gentlemen, let me present you the 200-week moving average heat map. Our source for this analysis will be lookintobitcoin.com. On the screen you see extremely minimalistic chart, but extremely powerful and a useful one. This chart consists of Bitcoin price from the 2012 till this day. You are seeing the 200-week moving average, one of the most important indicators for Bitcoin investor and Bitcoin trader. Let me just mention that overall moving averages is, in my opinion, one of the most important indicators and one of the most simplistic ones. I'm using it in my analysis, and in our future videos I will start introducing it to you, my audience. For now, let's just stick to this purple line of 200-week moving average and see how this can help us. And last piece of this puzzle, pretty colorful but also very simple to understand. What this indicator is all about? Well, let's check its description before we go into any analysis. Let's quickly go through this overview and see what this indicator is standing for. Well, in each of its major market cycles, Bitcoin's price historically bottoms out around the 200-week moving average. As we already saw on this chart before, the bottom of the bear market is always touching the 200-week moving average. And this in itself could be the biggest indicator when to buy. In addition to this, this indicator uses a color heat map based on the percentage increases of that moving average. Depending on the month by month percent increase of the 200-week moving average, a color is assigned to the price chart. And now the fun part, how we can use this indicator. The long-term Bitcoin investor can monitor the monthly color changes. Historically, when we see orange and red dots assigned to the price chart, this has been a good time to sell Bitcoin as the market overheats. This is when we reach the peak of the bull market, like we reached in 2017 lastly. Periods where the price dots are purple and close to the 200-week moving average have historically been good times to buy. So, all you can do and all you should do according to this chart is follow the colors of the dots. Pretty simple, pretty childish, a child play if you ask me. Now this indicator is created by Plan B at 100 trillion USD last year, so all the accolades to him. Now let's go back to the chart and see if we can apply what we just read. Now, as we mentioned, this purple line beneath the price that is following the price itself from the 2012 to 2020 is the 200-week moving average. On the sidelines, you can see the colors, the percentage of monthly increase of 200 moving average is pointed to. So, as we read just before, blue and purple means buying. In 2012, the whole year, we had the signal to buy. That same signal was active very long time in our bear market of 2014. It was active a part of 2014, all the 15 and 16, and even part of 2017. This is the state of the price when it hasn't gone parabolic yet. So this color chart is indicating you now is the time to get in. Now what's happening in our latest bear market and on these days, as you can see, we are still indicated by these blue and purple dots in the buy signal. So for any of you that asking yourself, is it too late to buy? Has the price gone up too much? This is your answer. No, it's not too late to buy. This is not saying me, because I'm not a financial advisor. This is the heat map of this moving average telling you. And if the past is to occur again, a good time for investment is still there. After these blue lines, the cycles are always coming in some kind of pre-peak phase, and we are not yet there. We are talking about these periods of transferring the signal, let's say like that, from buy to sell. Here and also here, it's not just telling us when these yellow dots come when to go from buy to sell, but also when to go from sell to buy. In 2017, we also had the signals, and the signals to sell in 2018. Now this is not to say that this is the peak of our selling stage. It's not the sell signal in itself. It is primarily a signal for you to prepare to start selling and scaling out. It's like a traffic light. The yellow is indicating that soon will come red and that it's time to stop, or that soon will come green and that it's time to go. Our ultimate signals to sell are red dots, so they are telling you stop. We had these in 2013 two times, and we had our signal to go out of Bitcoin in our latest peak of bull market around the end of 2017. Let's just say it like this: when the red come, the dumb money is coming in and it's your time to get out. So ideally you would buy when we touch the 200-week moving average here, 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 and here, and sell when the red is shown on the screen. Pretty simple, right? I mean, there is no a bigger, deeper philosophy behind this. It's simple stuff. Follow the colors, follow the path of the 200-week moving average. I like to keep it simple, so I give a thumbs up to this chart. What do you think? Do you like this chart? Let me know in the comments. Also, for future charts like this, subscribe to my channel. And until the next time, the Cryptosaurus is roaring with you.